it's Gene. It's a beautiful day here in New York City. I just want to do a short little video in support of the Global Moms Relay. Our friends at Johnson & Johnson and the United Nations Foundation have asked us to think about what we wish were true for every child everywhere. This is a very poignant question for me this year because my wife and I are about to have our first child, a little baby boy, in September. And having gone to all the doctor's visits and seen all the sonograms, I feel so lucky to have access to some of the best medical care in the world to make sure that our child starts life off on the right foot, healthy. And I wish that every child everywhere had access to at least the most basic medical care so that they can start life with the same opportunities. Now, on a more sentimental note, but just as important, I wish that every child everywhere knew that their parents love them as much as Abby and I are going to love our son. I want to thank Johnson & Johnson, the United Nations Foundation, for giving us the opportunity to support the Global Moms Relay this year. And I want to thank all of you on Team Charity Miles for helping to make every mile matter.
Hi, my name is Leah, and this is my son, Emmett. What I wish were true for every child everywhere would have to be that they have access to health care. As a new mom, I can't imagine knowing my child was sick and there was nothing that could be done about it. To me, that means anything along the lines of well-child visits to access to vaccines that are known to stop preventable diseases, treatment of infection, illness, and even cancer. As a nurse, I think one of the saddest things I ever see is childhood cancer. It's absolutely devastating. For that reason, when I run with Charity Miles, I typically run for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. In a perfect world, we would live without cancer and illness, but unfortunately we're not there yet. But what we can do is make strides, both big and small, to make a difference. What I hope to instill in my son is kindness and compassion towards others. And we hope you have a great day, and we'll see you later.
My name is Christina, and I have a 4-year-old daughter and a 2-year-old son. And I love spending time with them and watching them grow. And I love that I can share this with my husband as well as our families. And I know my children enjoy it also, and they just love spending time with all their different family members and our friends. My wish for children everywhere was that they had, that they knew that they have a support system and family and friends that care about them enough to invest in them and watch them grow and just take care of them as they grow and learn.
Reeser, what do you think that every kid everywhere should have?
I think they should have kitty cats because they're really cute and fuzzy and so cute because they meow a lot and they're not as scary as dogs and they're so cute.
Well, why would that make kids feel happy?
Because they're just so cute and pretty and there's kind of a little bit of spots or stripes on them anywhere.
Quite simply, I wish children could be children, to play in the park, climb trees, be with their friends and discover nature.
Всем привет! Я считаю, что каждый ребенок имеет равные шансы на счастье. Самое главное, чтобы он был здоровым и счастливым. Пока!
I wish for every child to experience endless love, whether that's through a parent or a sibling or a mentor or finding it through your faith, to know that you always have someone to go to, always have someone working to protect you, and you don't ever feel alone.
Jean Gurkoff with Charity Miles asked the question, what do we want for children everywhere? Well, you can see there's grandchildren of mine, the one picture when they were smaller and where they are today. And they're happy and they're healthy and they have so much love in their family. They show love, they receive love, and that's what I want. I would love to see all kids to be as happy and as healthy as these guys are. And thank you, Charity Miles. Thank you, Charity Miles sponsors, for trying to make a difference in children's lives, and every mile matters. And I love the app. Jean knows that I'm ambassador of the app, and it gives me the opportunity to be able to give back. So thank you, sponsors, and of course thank you, Charity Miles, for letting me do that. But health and happiness, what more can you want for them? And they're just the cutest.
Alright, Bud, what is your wish for children everywhere?
I wish every kid could decide what they want to do and nobody needed to boss them around.
Sounds a good plan. Can I get a peace sign? That's right. See you later, kiddo.
I'm Alicia.
And I'm Margarita.
And we are Charity Miles Ambassadors Mother-Daughter Team. Woo! What do you wish for, Mom?
I wish for every child to be raised in a loving and safe environment. How about you, sweetheart?
And I wish for every child to believe in their dreams and know that they can use their imagination to their fullest.
You blew my heart away. Thank you.
Thanks, Mom. And together, every mile matters.
As a father of 6, what do I wish were true for every child everywhere? I wish that every child had a chance to be a child, to see the wonder and the magic in the world, to grow up slowly and be happy, to see wonder in the things around them.
Hi Team Charity Miles, Mirrodin here. What do I wish for every child everywhere? The opportunities that come along with knowing that they have a family that cares for them and respects them, that they always have food on their table, shelter and clothing, but most importantly of all, that they will always know that whatever their dreams are, they are supported in love in those endeavors. What I wish for every child everywhere is not just summers filled with adventure, but a lifetime of hope and dreams. Let's make sure that every child has good health care, doesn't have to struggle with poverty, and gets the education they need in order to thrive and become the future that we all want for all of us. Make sure every mile matters this summer and beyond. Thanks, Team Charity Miles. Take care.
My hope for every child in the world is good health, happiness, and love, so that they can grow to their full potential and contribute to the world in a positive way.
Okay, my friend Patty, a Charity Miles ambassador, asked me to make a tribute video answering the question, what do you wish were true for every child everywhere? So I figured I would ask my child, because she would be an excellent person to answer this question. So what do you think? What do you wish were true for every child everywhere?
I wish they would all have good lives, spend time with their families, get to go to school because it's education, and get to have fun by playing in clean water and going.
Go. Hi, I'm Patty.
And I'm Chris.
And we are here today with Bocce and Pippa, and we are proud to represent Team Charity Miles in support of Global Moms Relay and our support for One Wish for Every Child Everywhere. Bocce and Pippa would like to wish that children everywhere have the opportunity to learn how to safely and calmly interact with the dogs in their lives and in their neighborhood, to prevent dog bites, to learn more what you can do to teach your children the proper way to interact with animals. Visit Charity Miles partner ASPCA.org.
I wish that every child everywhere had a place where they could just be themselves.
Hi, my name is Erica, and my wish is that every child everywhere would have access to healthcare and life-saving vaccines. That's why I run my Charity Miles for Shot at Life.
Hi there, my name is Emilia Latti. What I wish that was true to every child in every single home is that they would be living with parents who are able to create safe spaces for these new lives to foster and find their place in this world. And I'm so grateful for organizations and individuals working to make that into a reality. Thank you so much.
Hi Global Mom, my name is Alexis. I wish for every child in the world to have safe access to sports and also safe drinking water as well too. Thank you for all your support to Charity Miles, and let's make a difference.
Mother, I want for all kids happiness. Happiness is so important. I want them to have all the healthy food that they can eat and not junk food. You know, junk food's good every once in a while as a little treat, but I want them to have all the healthy food that they can eat and that they want to eat. They should hopefully want to eat it. And a positive education experience, and I want them to be valued for who they are. Thanks for doing this.
My name is Natalie Lynn Rexted, and I believe that the future hinges upon a more just and gender-balanced world. So what I wish for every child, particularly my daughter Kitty, is to have a full opportunity to live fully expressed lives. And what that means to me is the ability to chart a life that is rich in freedom, choice, and equality, and access to quality education and healthcare, and brilliant apps like Charity Miles, making lives more rich with contribution. Thank you, Charity Miles.
Hi, my name is Faye. I am from Orlando, Florida, and I'm making this tribute video in solidarity with Fit Moms Relay. My one wish for all children around the world is that they would all know love and support and encouragement. As the late great basketball coach Jim Valvano said, my father gave me the best gift one person can give another. He believed in me. So my wish for all children globally is that they have at least one person in their life who strongly believes in them and supports and encourages them. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Lisa Drexman, and I'm the chief founding mom of Fit for Mom. And we're raising healthy moms so they can raise healthy kids in a healthy world. And with that, my wish for every kid everywhere is to not know hunger, to not know thirst, to not know hate, but to absolutely know unconditional love and tolerance in this world.
Hello, my name is Rose Babcock, and I was posed the question of what do I wish for every child everywhere, and the first thing that kind of came to my mind was healthy, nutritious, delicious food. You know, not the kind that comes in a bag or a box or a can, or you know, has preservatives and things you can't pronounce, but the kind that is fresh and healthy and has stems and leaves and roots. So you know, that's what I wish everyone had access to. So thank you.
Good morning, Star and Sean coming to you from a beautiful morning out here in central Pennsylvania, enjoying our beautiful run. Just want to say thanks to Johnson & Johnson for supporting the Global Moms Relay. We wish every child grows up knowing they're loved, that they're safe and secure. They grow up happy, healthy, and well, have access to basic health care and anything else they need, just the basic needs. Because every life matters, every story matters, and every mile matters. All right, have a great day.
My wish for children everywhere is stability, a loving family and community that accepts their individuality, education and access to knowledge, and a system that protects them from violence and keeps them safe.
Coming to you live from Hackle Barney State Park here in New Jersey, taking a little bit of time out of my morning in support of the Global Moms Relay and J&J to answer the question, what do I wish for every child everywhere? First and foremost, I wish every child everywhere had a safe place to lay their head at night. I wish every child everywhere were happy and healthy and had a family that loved them. And finally, I wish every child everywhere had the opportunity to get out and actually be a kid and enjoy beautiful places like this one.
I wish that every child everywhere could grow in a safe environment until they could develop their full potential.
My wish for every child is that they have someone to tuck them in every night.
Hi, Johnson & Johnson. I'm Charles Fox. I'm from Woodridge, Illinois, and I'm a Charity Miles ambassador. Wanted to thank you for the opportunity to participate in the theme for this year's Global Moms Rally by answering the question, what do you wish for true for every child everywhere? And what I wish was that every child would have the educational opportunities to be able to find what their passions are, grow their talents, so they can live a happy and productive life. And lastly, I wanted to thank you, Johnson & Johnson, for all the support you provide to Charity Miles and support to all the miles that I run and walk with Charity Miles to help out the charities that I feel very passionate about and make the world a better place. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rose, and my wish is for every child to know that they are loved and to be cared for so that they can grow up to make a difference in the lives of others. Thanks, Charity Miles.
What I wish were true for every child everywhere is that simply they had enough. Not excess, not everything, just enough. Enough clean water, enough healthy food, enough safe housing, enough health care, enough education, and enough love.
Ariel, what do you think every kid everywhere should have?
I think everyone should have Cheerios because that's what I was just eating a couple seconds ago and they're really yummy. And I also think everyone should have food like fruits and vegetables.
Hi everybody, this is Jimmy just outside of Chicago. In support of Global Moms Relay, Charity Miles has asked us to think about what we wish were true for every child. What I wish for every child is that they have access to nutritious meals as needed throughout the entire day. As I'm out here getting my exercise in with Charity Miles, I'm thinking without a proper nutrition, there's no way I can energize my day. And every child needs energy, every child needs to fuel their brains, every child needs to fuel their bodies in order to have an active and healthy life. So I want to thank Johnson & Johnson and the United Nations Foundation for their support of Charity Miles.
If I had one wish for every child everywhere, it would be for an education. Because once you have an education, it's yours. You own it, and nobody can take it away from you. What you choose to do with your education is your choice.
What do I wish for? What should be true for every child in the world? I wish every child had the opportunity to read, to enjoy books, to learn more, to progress, to make themselves better people, to mold themselves into better humans. Because when you learn more about the world, about the people of the world, about the sciences of the world, it's easier to care, it's easier to understand, it's easier to make the lives of other people better. It's easier to empathize, it's easier to be the better you, it's easier to understand yourself. So I wish every child in the world had an opportunity to read books and educate themselves. Thank you.
I wish for every child everywhere that they get the proper peace, love, and care that they deserve.
Hi, I'm Veryl Veruska, National Fitness Director for Fit for Mom, and what I wish for every child everywhere is healthy food and access to clean drinking water. Thanks.
I care for children. I got infinite love from my mom and dad, and I wish the same for every kid, especially for 152 million orphans, which go sleep often unhugged, and I think it's super important we help them. Regards from Oslo for every child. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and what I wish for every child is for them to have a home. I wish this because every child wants a sense of belonging, whether it be with family or friends, at school, and to belong, you want a place where you're loved, that you come from, of security, of safety, and that's your home. Like the saying goes, there's no place like home, and there's so many homeless children that we can give a home to, we can give a house to, that we can establish their confidence and sense of worth by having them have a home. I wish this for every child, and I hope one day that will happen.
Hope. That's the one thing I wish for every child everywhere around the world. I wish that every child had the optimism and the view that their world tomorrow would be better than it is today. And the only way that can happen is if their basic needs are met for health, safety, shelter, those sorts of things. And the way that happens is by organizations like Johnson & Johnson's supporting Charity Miles and all of us that love to move and log Charity Miles for our favorite charities. So every child deserves hope, and the only way they can get it is through our support. Thank you, Johnson & Johnson, and thank you, Charity Miles. My name is...
I wish that every child everywhere would have a loving family. They would be healthy, and they would find their purpose in life, and just to feel connected.
I wish every child can have a balanced, healthy meal every day that supports their body and allows them to do what they want and do what they love.
What I wish is true for every child everywhere was that they knew they had someone who truly believed in them.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris, proud Charity Miles member, and I'm here to relay my one wish for children everywhere. In support of Global Moms Relay, Johnson & Johnson's, I thank you personally. And my one wish for children everywhere is that they have access to nutritional information and the benefits of a sound fitness lifestyle as they're growing up through their schools and through their families, and to emphasize how important that is as they grow up into their adult lives, preventing hopefully this epidemic we have in this country of childhood obesity. And with the sound knowledge of nutrition and overall fitness, I'm sure we can get our children there to a safer environment. Thank you.
I wish for every child that they could grow up being thankful, having a thankful heart, which of course they learn from their parents, and also that they be compassionate, that their parents teach them compassion. That's what I hope for the children of the world.
My wish for every child everywhere is that they are healthy and safe.
My name is Asia, and my wish for all children is that they would have loving parents.
Hi, this is standing cyclist Frank Cavalluzzi for Charity Miles, and my wish for every child is that they may be able to grow up feeling safe, just being themselves and expressing themselves as they feel that they must, and to do so without fear of ridicule, judgment, and most of all, violence.
I wish for every child to have a warm bed and a safe place to sleep at night.
My wish for children everywhere would be for no child to go to sleep hungry.
Johnson & Johnson, thank you so much for your support of Global Moms. What I would love to see for children everywhere is that they are safe, they are fed properly, and that their needs are satisfied. They are our future. Thank you, Johnson & Johnson. We love you.
My wish for every child everywhere is to be loved unconditionally and to be encouraged to follow their passions in life.
Hi everyone, I'm Patty and I'm a proud member of Team Charity Miles. I'm here today to share my one wish for every child everywhere in support of Global Moms Relay. I want to thank Johnson & Johnson for giving us the opportunity to put our weight behind such an important issue. My one wish for every child is that they know the safety and love of just being in a wonderful environment. All too often we hear stories of children being terrorized by the people that are supposed to be protecting them. My wish is that children will have the opportunity to stop looking over their shoulder and start looking forward to a bright future filled with love and happiness and possibility, and be able to fulfill their full potential without fear. So that is my one wish, and I want to thank again Johnson & Johnson, Charity Miles, and United Nations for their support of getting the word out and sharing the love. Every mile matters. Log on and get going. Thanks.
Okay, so Charity Miles wants to know what us moms would want and wish for every child everywhere. And I took some time to consider what this would be for me, and it's quite simple. I wish every child everywhere had someone that unconditionally loved them, and they knew that they were unconditionally loved. And yeah, that's my answer.
So to answer the question of what would I wish for every child everywhere, I would wish for love for every child everywhere. When I think of that question, I think of my own two boys, and I would want them to know and grow up knowing and feeling unconditional love. I feel that so many problems and challenges can be conquered in this world if our children know and feel and see us have unconditional love for them, for others in our family, and for strangers even in our communities.
I wish that every child had access to clean water and healthy food. I wish that every child could feel loved and appreciated, and I wish that every child had access to a good education.
Johnson & Johnson has asked what we wish for every child everywhere. I wish that every child had their health. I know that's a broad topic, but I wish every child had access to Band-Aids and to pain relievers and to medicine, and even on a larger scale that they had hospital support if they ever needed it. I hope that they have their physical health, and that they actually get to go out to recess and they get to run around and play. It's important that they be physically active as well. I wish that they had their mental health. I wish that if they needed, there would be somebody that they could talk to, somebody if they needed to situate things in their brain, that they'd be able to get those out, as well as love and a support system that they could have somebody to look up to or that would guide them along the way. Because if we don't have our health, we don't have anything.
I'm Luke Bickford, and I was asked the question, what do I wish for every child everywhere? A couple answers. I would want a child to have the financial support to be educated and to stay healthy. I would want them to have a role model that they can learn from, have good examples, someone to strive to be, as well as be guided and motivated. And lastly, I would have to say the opportunities, to be able to have the opportunities to pursue their passions and what they want to do with their career and with life. Thank you.
My wish for every child everywhere is that they have access to healthy food.
Hi guys, this is Elizabeth Maiwalo. I am a Charity Miles ambassador, and I wanted to make my little trivia video for you this morning about what I think should be true for every child in the world. This is a little bit of my morning in New York City after my run. It's raining and there's a lot of people running, obviously logging their miles. I'm a little muddy and gross, but I didn't want to miss my opportunity to share with you what I think should be true for every child in the world. There's such garbage truck over there. So what I live in New York City now, but I grew up in Argentina. It's a very different condition. So, I get to see how kids live here, and they have so much access to so many things and resources, which is amazing. But having grown in a place where you have a lot less of everything, and a lot of kids don't have access to maybe education or even food or a lot of things, I wanted to say how, from my perspective, I think the most important thing every kid should have is the love and support of somebody in the world that takes care of them. Obviously, education, chances, opportunities, work, food, obviously, the basic things are amazing and are necessary. But if you have the love and support of somebody, whether it's your parents or your grandparents or somebody that is helping them grow and learn, everything can get done. I know it sounds very cliche, but I think that everything is possible when there's a will and when there's love. And if they had the love and support of someone who wants them to be well and do well, the rest gets sort of taken care of, maybe with a lot more effort. But I think the love part is the most important thing. I want to thank all of Charity Miles sponsors, because what they do is amazing, and not only makes all of us feel like we're doing a little bit of our part to help so many causes in the world, but I work for one of the charities that they log miles for, and I'm actually the person that receives the check, and I see that it gets to put to good use, and I see where the money goes, and from the charity perspective, we see how important these dollars are for every single charity out there. So guys, just keep logging your miles, whether you're running, walking, biking, whatever you do, your errands, and enjoy it, and we're all making a little part to make sure that every kid in the world has whatever they need. I love you all. Keep logging your miles, and goodbye.
This is my son, Jeffrey Jinkerson, and not that he's any better than anyone else, but he died suddenly 5 months ago, and even though my heart is still in a very tender place because of that, still, always, the one thing I would want for children is that they be faithful to God and love Jesus with all their heart and know that God loves them, and that someone somewhere in the world would be praying for that child.
I wish that every child had the confidence to be a leader and would realize that being different is a good thing.
What do I wish for every child out there? That's a big order. There's a lot of children and they all need a lot of things. I think the biggest one is love. It sounds cheesy, but love really does conquer all. If a child can go through their life knowing that they are loved, knowing that they are accepted, knowing that they are cared for, that really makes all the difference in the world. Because loving parents, no matter what shape they take, will try to make sure you're fed, make sure you never hurt, and get you everything that you need to set you up for the best life possible. So yeah, as cheesy as it is, love.
Hi, I'm Melinda Smith-Swoboda from Keller, Texas. I wish that every child had a roof over their head, food in their bellies, and a family that loved them.
My name is Keith, and what I wish most for every child is that they, number one, have a mom and father.
and just role models around them, everyone in proximity, making sure that they understand what love is from day to day. Nothing big, right? Just love.
I wish all kids everywhere had toys to play with.
Literacy is a bridge from misery to hope. Kofi Annan said it, and I agree. I'm Paula Kiger of Big Green Pen. If I had one wish for children around the world, it would be that they can learn how to read. There is huge power in what readers can do. Once a child can read, they have the ability to understand things out of context, to not blindly follow what they are told. They have the ability to earn a living, to earn a better living than if they weren't able to read. They have the ability to be given health instructions that can save their lives, the lives of those around them, and as they have their own families, that they can raise healthy children as well. Reading makes a difference in gender inequity, it makes a difference in sustainability, it makes a difference in every single aspect of a child's life, whether they live in the United States or all the way across the world. Every child is better off and can survive, can thrive if they learn how to read. That is a gift every one of us can make a difference in helping children around the world have access to books, to instruction, and to learning how to be literate. Again, Kofi Annan said it, I believe it. Literacy is a bridge from misery to hope. Let's all gather around and give children that hope by making a difference and helping them learn how to read.
I just finished 4 hot charity miles in Eastern Pennsylvania for the Michael J. Fox Foundation in honor of a friend who was newly diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. My wish for all children everywhere is to have healthy parents.
Hi, my name is Carol and I live in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and wanted to thank Johnson & Johnson for supporting Charity Miles and for all my runs that I've done for my half marathon in New York City recently. And what I wish for every child is to have a home, to have water, to have peace of mind every day, and to know that they are important and loved, much like my own children. And I wish this for every children out there, especially all over the world. Love everybody. Take care. Thank you, Johnson & Johnson.
I wish for all moms everywhere to have enough food to keep their kids' bellies full, a warm place to tuck them in at night, and medical care to offer them when they're sick, because I can't imagine what it would be like to be a mom and not be able to take care of my kids with those things.
Hi, I'm Lynette, and I'm so excited to be a part of the Charity Miles team and a part of something as big as Global Moms Relay, supported by Johnson & Johnson. I'm doing this video because we were all asked to answer the question, and I really thought about it. What do I wish were true for every child, everywhere? Being a mom of 2, this was a really huge question, and it has all the feels. My wish for every single child everywhere is that they feel loved and wanted and valued and encouraged and confident. They are a true blessing from God, and they should really feel that they are. They should feel confident and encouraged enough to go out into the world and become whatever they wish to be. The love that they feel should not be based on what they do, but unconditional love. It's a gift to them, just like they are a gift to us, and they should not feel like they have to earn that. And most importantly, my wish for every child everywhere is that they feel safe and happy wherever they are, who they are, with the people that are around them, and can really truly enjoy playing and all the wonderful things that come with just being a kid.
Hey, doing the Global Moms Relay Challenge, and what I would like every child to have in this world is loving parents, access to good health and education.
My name is Brittany, and I'm a 5th grade teacher. My wish for every student, everywhere, every child around the world My wish for them is that they feel confident and that they feel self-assured and that they feel like they can do anything that they want to do with their life as long as they give it their best effort. And I think that comes along with having an adult figure in their life or somebody that they can count on and somebody who is their cheerleader and believes in them. So my wish for every child everywhere is to have somebody who believes in them and who really encourages them to be the best self that they can be. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rhonda and I'm answering the question what I wish was true for every child, and what I wish is that every child had a loving home. So a family that watches out for them, protects them, and takes care of them, and a place that they feel safe and welcomed and liked by all. That would be kind of my wish to the world if I could create something. Thanks.
I wish that every child everywhere has access to great books like these.
Hi, my name is Maria Swizicki. I teach 11th grade U.S. History and 9th grade Global at a public high school in the Bronx.
And what do you wish were true for every child everywhere?
As a teacher, working with kids, I think something I wish were true for every child everywhere was that every child had confidence. I wish every child had confidence with regards to the things they've accomplished in the past. I wish every child had confidence with regards to their abilities in the classroom. I wish that every child had confidence in their families and their friend groups to be a leader and to try new things. And I wish that every child had confidence for what they're capable of achieving in the future.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Davis, and I want to give a huge shout out to Charity Miles and Global Moms Relay for all the incredible work they are doing. And to answer their question about what I hope is true for every child everywhere, there are two things. One, I hope that all children have the amount of love that I did when I was little, and also that they have enough food and water so no child goes hungry.
I wish that every child could be free from fear and be able to follow their dreams and do exactly what they love in their life.
Hi, I'm Erin Rimzo with Fit for Mom. My wish for every child everywhere is a safe home filled with love, clean water, plenty of food, and having a best friend.
Okay, wait, Sydney. What do you hope that every kid everywhere has?
I hope every kid everywhere has a friend that can support them, and it might not be like your best friend, but it might be a good friend. But it's most important to have a friend that can support you.
Why?
And
why is that important?
Because it's maybe then you can laugh, then I totally laughed. Then you can also have somebody to play with if you don't have another friend. And most importantly, that friend can be part of your family. What? I told you. You don't have to make faces, but it's free. Oh, you don't have to, and you don't have to make faces. Green. No, that's the talking about you. Oh.
Hello, my name is Margarita from Novato, California. I had the privilege to participate in the Global Moms Relay, and it was amazing. I just wanted to say thank you, and I wanted to say to my wish for all the children out there is I wish for them to have a safe and loving environment to grow up in, and to have medical and a great education, and to never give up their dreams. Just might take a little longer to get your dream come true, but they do come true. Wish you all a lovely day. Bye.